Hello, Pisces. I hope you are all well and welcome to your February 2025 reading. This is, my name is Linda, and I'm happy to see you all here with us today. If you're new to our channel, it's wonderful to connect with you. Today, we are going to ask Spirit for some guidance for February. We're going to ask Spirit, what is it we need to let go of? We're going to ask for one card from that deck, one card from the Divine Guidance deck. What sort of guidance would they like to give us for February? We're going to ask for our mystery card, and our mystery card is, of course, the numbers deck, which we absolutely love. We don't look at that card until the end of the readings. That's why we call it the mystery card. We've added something in for these readings. This is the Angel, Gods and Goddesses deck. And I just asked for one card from this. And I do actually read out the very short message that comes with it. It's a really lovely deck, and it does give out some really nice messages for us that I feel resonate with every reading that I've done this month so far for all the star signs. So let's begin. We have, of course, we're using the Angel Tarot deck and, of course, the Rider-Waite deck, the one that I always use. And so this is for you, Pisces. All you beautiful Pisces. As you know, I call myself you while I'm doing the reading. So I'll say we, our, whatever. I become a Pisces as I'm doing the readings with the star signs. And so let's have a look. What is it that we need to let go of this month for all us Pisceans? And what sort of guidance would you like to give us from the Divine Guidance deck? Just one card, please, from the Divine Guidance deck for our beautiful Pisces. Right. And of course, we always want our mystery. We want our mystery card, don't we? And I love this deck. The message that we get from the mystery card at the end of the reading is really quite amazing. It always resonates with how the reading has actually gone. It really does surprise me sometimes to how accurate it is, but it's a wonderful deck, and Spirit uses it in a wonderful way. And so, yeah, there you go. And we have our mystery card there. We don't look at it till the end, and we also don't look at the God Goddesses Angel deck. We don't look at this one until the end as well, because it also gives us some extra guidance, gives us a little bit more extra clarity on what is needed this month of February. February 2025. Gosh, where did the time go? It's amazing, isn't it? Okay, let's get started, shall we? Let's have a look and see what it is that we put those there. We look at them in the end. What it is that the Pisces needs to know, please, for February 2025. To be surrendered means to have no strong emotion about a thing. It's okay if it happens, and it's okay if it doesn't. This is about detachment. And it's okay. It's okay to detach from situations. It's all right. You don't have to take on board everything that comes your way. The most important thing is that you don't. So it's very important that we stay very neutral. Doesn't mean we don't care. Of course we care, right? It's not good to take it on board and let it into here. When we are free, there is a letting go of attachments. We can enjoy a thing, but we don't need it for our happiness. There is progressive diminishing of dependence on anything or anyone outside of ourselves. So this is a really good message. When we are free, there is a letting go of attachments. We can enjoy a thing, but we don't need it for our happiness. The happiness should be within us. We shouldn't need cigarettes to be happy. We shouldn't need grog to be happy. We shouldn't need chocolate to be happy, should we? That's just what they're trying to say. Although chocolate does make me feel happy. There is progress diminishing of dependency on anything or anyone outside of ourselves. The letting go, let go, surrender to those things that do not serve you. And that means that those things that you let go of things that could upset you on an emotional level. That's what that's saying. Don't take it on board. Do you have a habit of judging other people? We are often too quick to judge from an outside perspective when we don't know the circumstances of the situation. Try to replace your judgment with compassion and kindness for all of humanity. So what this is saying to us, Pisces, for this month is that if anything crops up during the month where this situation may raise its head, Spirit is saying, please try not to judge others. If you're told a story, if you see something you don't like, sometimes people say things, sometimes people do things that give us an impression about them, but it's just that day that they said that they normally wouldn't say that. They normally wouldn't do that. They could be having a bad day, and so they've said something and they're sorry for it. And so let's not judge. I think there's that old saying, everybody deserves a second chance, and that is very true, isn't it? So if you're in a position during February where that occurs, try not to judge them just for one little mistake that they may make or say or do. A nice little message. Okay, Pisces. Now we're going to ask Spirit for 3 of these lovely cards. This is the Animal Tarot, and each card has about 2 or 3 messages on it, actually. And we'll see what resonates when it comes to those messages. So this is for Pisces for February 2025. We've got the Prince of Pentacles. So this is the Knight of Pentacles. We have the Knight of Wands. So we have the Prince of Wands. Oh, this is all about action. This is taking action. This is movement. We have the 5 of Winter. We have the 5 of Swords. And so lots of things happening this month, Pisces, lots of action taking place, which is good. So we have the Prince of Autumn. So the princes in this deck, they're the knights. The knights are movement, things moving forward, and of course, autumn is Pentacles. So there's a lot of movement coming in this month around finances. There's some very positive stuff. This is also about making wise choices. Look, we don't want to rush in on anything. We don't want to rush. When it comes to how we go with money or anything, or our finances this month. We don't want to rush in spending anything. We need to make sure that we reevaluate before we do that. We need to look into the details. So this is an energy of making sure we look into all the details, especially around our finances, especially around the action that we take when it comes to our finances. The king of the Prince of Autumn is all about a very dependable energy. So we need to be very, people might need to depend on us this month. It's very, very possible. It's about allowing ourselves to see the humour in something, look at the funny side of things, not to be too uptight. So, but definitely about action. I look at this more, my nights are always about what kind of action do I need to be taking. And this is action around your money, but not rushing in. We don't need to rush in. We need to reevaluate things and take our time this month, Pisces. We also need to, and also again, we've got this Prince of Cups. So again, we've got, but this time, this is a little bit of a different. So in the middle of the month, you might be ready to take a little bit more action. At the beginning of the month, you might want to just be cautious. But in the middle, you've looked into that caution. We'll see what else we get in a moment, see what Spirit gives us. But now in the middle of the month, you might be ready to take a little bit more action. And also there could be, you might need to take action because there is something that needs to be addressed. You need to successfully manage something. This is also about, this can be about love because this is, a a knight who's coming forth with a little bit of love, and he's starting to take that little step. So it's possible that in the middle of the month you may approach somebody, you may have found somebody that you like, and you may decide, I'm going to ask them out for coffee or lunch or something. And so this could be a little bit more energy and action in your love life. Even things may be moving forward a little bit. That's very possible for some of you. Now we're looking at the five of winter. Okay, this in the tarot deck, you've got two people walking away holding the sword. Winter is swords, and so this is a case of walking away from a something that you're not happy with. So this month, Pisces, it may be in the last couple of weeks of the month, there may be a situation that maybe you do need to walk away from something that you're not happy with, or you don't feel you want to be involved in. Look, we have a message here realizing that what you thought you wanted isn't the best choice for your happiness. There's also something here that's not worth the effort. So there could be a situation that maybe it's not worth the effort. For some of you, it could have something to do with this relationship. Now, you may go for coffee with somebody, you may, have lunch with somebody, and you could get some red flags, for example, Pisces. And you might think, oh, you know what, I really can't be bothered with this. It's not worth me bothering to put the effort into this. I don't feel it's going to work. And so you may decide to initiate a date with somebody, but then you might find out, no, this is not what I really want. Okay, this is not really what I'm looking for, and you may need to walk away from that. It is very, very possible. But there is a need to look at things and ask yourself, do I really want this? Does this really serve me this month? And if it doesn't serve you, if it's not what you felt was the right thing, if you're not comfortable with whatever this is, then don't be afraid to turn your back on it, walk away from it. Sometimes some things are not worth the effort, are they? Right, and I'll just ask for the fourth week of the month, please. Thank you. Okay. And so, look at this. The delays are over. Okay, so the final week of this month, all of the delays are going to come to an end. So whatever, even with this Five of Swords, you may feel you need to walk away from something, or something may be going on that you're being messed around. Maybe somebody's messing you around, and you can't be bothered with all of that. Then it's very possible that you may walk away from that, and then everything will start to move forward again in a more positive way. So there could be a little bit of something that you need to negotiate with. There could be a little bit of conflict during the month. It's not a big thing, Pisces. It's just something that may crop up. I feel you'll handle it properly. You'll handle it by deciding you don't want to be a part of that. And then you can then say, well, I'm glad I've done that. Now I'm going to move forward. And that could be the situation. Look, there's some unexpected, some new, very, really unexpected good luck coming in too. So the wheel, of course, is a major arcana. The wheel is all about things moving in the right direction, but it is also a lucky card. So it's very possible that the action that you're going to take, in the second week, for example, when you start to take this action, when you start to move forward, this could eventually, in the last week of the month, bring in some more positive action being taken and getting the ball rolling, getting things moving. I feel that it could be a slow beginning, but by the time the end of the month has come up, things are going to be moving a lot better. Let's put it that way. Okay, Pisces, we're going to have a look now. What else would you like to add for our Pisces from this Prince of Autumn, the Knight of Pentacles? What we've got, just taking your time and not rushing in when it comes to the actions that you take. Okay, and now we're talking about our finances, so we'll just ask for a little bit more, please, if you could. What else would you like to add into this beginning, this first week And this actually represents you, Pisces, the Page of Cups. Oh, we've got the world again. Okay. Well, that was the wheel. We got the world as well. Oh, so this is very interesting. So, uh, okay, the very good communication here is going to make a difference. So there's going to be some form of, there could be a message of some kind or some form of communication that's going to lead again to everything moving forward. So you're going to hear something, and this page, he's a bit of a dreamer. So, so this is you, Pisces. This is actually this is you, and you are a bit of a dreamer. You like to dream. You tend to go off in your own little world at times. Most Pisceans do. Certainly nothing wrong with that. They've got a wonderful imagination. And so this is this is you standing in your power here and taking control of everything that is happening in the first week or so, the week to 10 days of February. And this is also about some form of message that could be coming in that's going to lead to everything then moving forward. So we've got a lot of things that are moving forward around you this month. So the world is getting things going. So in the first week, things start to come to the surface and start to move slowly, just slowly. Negotiation, just gentle, eased movement coming in. You see, that's the beginning, and then we get into the second week, second 7 to 10 days of the month, and we've got this, things now starting to move a bit quicker, things moving forward a little bit more. And this could be about a relationship. We'll have a look and see what they're saying it is about. Yep, so it's about your home. The next card was actually, oh gosh, we're getting a lot of, this is interesting. Wow. This is very, very interesting, Pisces, because look at what we've got. We've got the Knight of Cups and the Knight we've got the Knight of Cups and we've got the Knight of Wands. And we've got the Knight of Pentacles. This is a lot of things taking place. There's a lot of movement. There's a lot of moving forward this month for you, Pisces. And it's all about, happiness in your home. So there's a lot of negotiation going on. And look at this. There's also happy in your relationship because, we've got the Knight of Wands here. The reason I'm looking at, you're probably thinking, what's she looking at? Everybody, I don't use the elements in my work. I never really have. I've always used the suits for 40 odd years. But a lot of the decks of today are really wonderful. They give out wonderful messages. But when it comes to Radley Valentine, he uses the elements. So like the Prince of Spring. So the Prince of Spring is the Knight of Wands. And here I've got the Knight of Cups. It tells me who it is. But in his reading, the cups is summer. So in his reading, it would be the Prince of Summer. And so that's why it doesn't matter how much I use these decks, I still keep going back to what I'm used to after so many years. So, but I do love these decks. So that's why I just have to make sure I'm saying the right thing when it comes to the elements that he uses. So you've got the Knight of Wands. We've got the Knight of Cups. And so this is about taking action. This is about our career. This is about our home life. This is about our family. This is about, we could have a challenge but you're going to be able to manage very successfully. There could be a few things coming up actions this or movements this month where there could be a few challenges, but it's nothing you can't handle, right? It's nothing that you can't handle. And then, we've got this, again, we've got this movement. It could be emotional stuff going on because we've got cups and we've got a cup. So we've got this emotional stuff going on, and a lot of it's got to do with our relationship, our love life, and our home. So there's a lot going on around you when it comes to your home. Some of you could be moving, some of you could be selling your home, moving your home, going to another home. And there is a bit of emotion involved in that because there always is, especially when it's moving. And, we've got relationship here too. You could be moving in with somebody. You could be taking that plunge. It's very possible you could be doing that this month. There's a happy outcome here. We have the Wheel of Fortune here. So we have the World card. So there's a lot of things moving, a lot of things happening, and there's a lot of decisions that need to be made this month that could become a little bit overwhelming, Pisces. Could be a few things that it is just a little bit overwhelming, which means you could get a little bit stressed out by all of this happening so very quickly. But just know that at the end of the month, everything is going to work out really well. It's going to be an unexpected and lucky outcome around all of this too. So don't get yourself too stressed out because it'll just be a waste of negative energy, all right? Because everything is going to be okay. But this is letting you know what to expect and how to handle it. The Pisces, we're looking now into, we're rolling now into the third week, coming up to, the third, fourth week, the short month, February, isn't it? What else would you like to add in place? So we've got the Queen of Swords, and she's all about strength and, so the energy of we've got the Celebration card. So this is a lot of good stuff going on around you. So we know the Queen of Swords. This is an energy of power and strength and being very focused, be very clear in her mind. She knows what she wants. So you know what you want. Stay positive. You know what it is that you really want to bring into your life this month. I'll just pick up this this card that's rolled out onto the floor here. It's an important one. That's for our cups. And so we've got these few days here during the month where you're a little bit stressed, a little bit, uncertain, a little bit worrying or getting a little bit stressed, you see. Now, but what you do is you realize that, what you thought you wanted, you don't want in some ways. And you've decided to walk away from a situation you're not happy with, and it's brought back the clarity now. So you've gotten rid of those thoughts, and now you've come back to that sort of strength, which is in being in control of your thoughts and knowing now what it is you really do want and staying focused on that. And so this is all about a decision you've made too. And that is going to take you to the Three of Cups situation where, you're going to be happy. This is also, you could be hearing some news because we do have, the page of cups here. And pages they're the messages. They do bring news, and this is good news. It is news that needs to be reevaluated or looked into. But it is emotional news, and of course, it could be leading to. It's come up because it's all about. Maybe you could hear about a pregnancy. You could hear some very positive news in them about love or family or pregnancy or weddings or engagement, that sort of thing. You could also hear about that this month. It's very possible. But I feel that a lot of the news is about the outcome of you being able to make a move and your home life and your future. This is what I'm feeling. There's a lot of wands here on the table, and so wands are our home, wands are what we do for a living, and so there is a lot of changes going on around you this month. For some of you, it could very well be a change of career. Now, you may go for an interview, for example, and then you might find, that, it's not really what I thought it was going to be. You may realize this month, oh, this is not what I really wanted. It's not the best thing for me. And so you may decide to walk away from that. You may decide, no, I'm not going to go down that path because it's not really the job that I wanted. It's really not the kind of thing that I feel I'll be comfortable with. And so there could be that decision around you as well. You're walking away from something that, it doesn't feel right. It just doesn't feel the best thing for me. And that could be in your career, could be in your workplace, could be any form of a relationship. It's an important decision. It is an important decision, and that decision is going to then take you on a new path, where you'll then be able to move forward into something different, to look at something a bit different. But we do have this celebration. And we have this very focused energy at the end of the month where a lot of those things have now passed you by. Now you're ready to move forward. You're feeling a lot happy about things and you're ready to make some big changes. So it's an interesting month for you, and it's time for you to step up. It's time for you to take action. The judgment card is all about, you're being called upon to take the responsibility of what it is you need to do. This is about taking action. So the wheel is going to bring many changes in, and so it's going to give you big opportunities to make some big changes and to reinvent yourself in more ways than one, Pisces. And so let's have a look and see, Pisces, what is it that the message in the angels, gods, and goddesses card, what did you get? The goddess of oneness, someone you love is thinking fond of you at the moment. So somebody from a distance could be thinking of you. This month you could reconnect with someone. We do have the relationship card here. So the goddess of oneness is page 51. Let's see what Spirit wants to say to you with this message. 51, the goddess of oneness. What is it that you'd like to say to Pisces, please? Look at this. This is like, I feel this is family tree. It's like the family tree, isn't it? So it's very possible that you have, somebody in the family is thinking very much of you. So remember that love is not restricted by time or space. So this could be somebody who's far away that you don't see very often. There's a distance between you, maybe. And you are forever connected spiritually to those you love and care for. It is understandable that you may be saddened because you are physically apart from someone you dearly love. Alternatively, you may be saddened by a loved one's recent passing from the earth plane, so maybe somebody's passed over, and that could be a part of it. Through this card, you are making their presence felt. Through this card, they are making their presence felt. So somebody could have passed over, but you're aware of their energy field around you still. Their spirit energy is very possible. And isn't that beautiful? Isn't that really lovely? Through this card, they are making themselves present, their presence felt. They have not left you and will never leave you. They are forever with you in spirit. Some of you may have lost somebody recently, and spirit is saying to you, they are still with you, because we never die, do we? We just go back to where we came from. The bonds of love can never be broken. Feel and acknowledge their presence, for they are with you in spirit right now. So there's many of you, not all of you, but many of you have probably lost a loved one. And just know this, they are very much with you. They are now home, going on their growth. They have returned and now they are growing in the spirit realm, regrowing and regrouping in the spirit realm. So what a beautiful message. This is the message for you, Pisces, from the spirit realm. Letting you know that you are loved and you are being visited regularly by those who you think of regularly in the spirit realm. They let you know we think of you too. Okay? Isn't that beautiful? I hope that makes you feel really, I feel that's very important for somebody out there. We have 333, and I get woken up at 333 a hell of a lot. It's all about having courage. You are granted the courage to take bold strides towards. You are granted the courage to take bold strides forward. This is the time to leave behind the comfort of the familiar, to rise above fear, and to seize the opportunities that lay ahead, Pisces. Your perspective holds the power to transform any situation into a progressive step on your journey. And I'm being told to look at this card again. And this is the Five of Swords. And this is all about walk away from a situation or an association that you're not happy with, especially if there's dishonesty there. This is about you realizing that what you thought you wanted isn't the best choice for your happiness. So some of you are in a situation, either a relationship, a group of friends, an area, a love, a neighborhood. I'm trying to think of the word I was trying to say, or anything at all that it's not what you thought it was going to be. If you put in for a job, you went for the interview, and it's not what you thought it was be, then you might realize that that's not what I need, and you need to walk away from that. There's something that may not be worth the effort. So if you know it's not worth the effort, then don't waste your energy. Okay? Don't be scared to walk away. Find clarity, because your choice is right. Your decision is correct. And you will walk then towards a much happier situation, Pisces. Okay? Okay, Pisces, thank you so much for being with us today. I hope this reading has resonated with you. Please let us know, won't you? We love to hear from you. We like to hear your comments. It does help us. And of course, if you give us a like, I always respond to your comments. I will get back to you. Would you like to subscribe so that you get your weekly guidance as we go along each week? That would be wonderful. And of course, you will also get notifications, Pisces, on all the other work that we do during the week when it comes to spirit guidance and messages. Thank you for being with us today. We love your company. Thank you so much for your support, and we look forward to connecting with you next time. Bye-bye, Pisces.